Today's practice is going to be focused on cultivating a sense of calmness. This is fantastic for times when you may not have time for a full-on hour yoga practice, but you're feeling a little antsy. So we'll actually start standing today. I invite you to bring the feet wider than the hips if that feels comfortable. Whatever standing position feels good for you today. And we're going to inhale, bringing the hands together. And exhale, bringing them down to the center of the chest. And we're going to keep taking this motion for a little bit. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bringing the hands down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bringing the hands down. Let's take it 2 more times. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Great. From here, we'll take a side bend. So we'll inhale those arms up again. This time we're going to lean over to the right side. So the left arm goes over, right arm extends across the body here, getting a super nice stretch in the upper back. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, we'll bring the arms to a T and take it the other side, leaning over to the left side here. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, we'll come back to that T and then join me at the top of your mat. The right foot stays down. Left foot steps back, warrior one. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, coming back to standing, taking a quick chair pose. And we stand again, left foot stays planted, right foot steps back, warrior one. Taking an inhale. Remember that back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Chest is lifted. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, we're stepping together and taking a fold here. Bend the knees as much as you need to make this feel comfortable. And then I invite you just to bring the feet a little bit wider than your hips. And go ahead and grasp your opposite elbow, taking ragdoll pose here. Gently leaning back and forth. Finding nice, easy movement. And then go ahead and return back to center. Shaking the head yes. And shaking the head no. I invite you to bring the hands to the hips and then we're going to slowly roll it on up. Stepping out wide onto the mat here. Taking a 5-pointed start. Inhale, stretching the arms up. And on the exhale, we're taking a wide leg forward fold. Bend those knees as much as you need to make this feel good. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to walk the hands over to the right ankle. Getting a little bit more of a stretch in those hamstrings. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, we'll walk the hands slowly over to the left side. Getting a stretch. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, we'll bring those hands back down to the center and slowly make your way into a tabletop position on all fours here. And I take a little cat-cow flow. So we inhale, dropping the belly. And exhale, rounding the spine to cat. Then inhale, sinking back into child's pose. Take that again. Coming up, inhale, dropping the belly for cow. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, sink back to child's pose. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, sink back to child's pose. Taking a moment here. I invite you to walk the hands over to the right side, getting a stretch in the upper body. And then slowly walk the hands over to the left side. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, hands come back to center, and we're coming up to that tabletop position just to make our way onto our butts for a moment. So we're taking staff pose, legs extend out long, hands are lifted. And then we're taking a forward fold for caterpillar. So bend the knees and lean forward, getting a stretch in the upper back here. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, we slowly come back up. We're going to take sleeping swan. So coming back onto the knees for a moment here. You're going to bring your knee forward, creating not exactly a 90-degree angle like you would for pigeon. The foot will be directly in front of your left hip. So here, I'll turn this way just so you can kind of see what's going on here. You're creating this angle, and then you slowly lean forward, getting a stretch into the hip area. If you would like to do pigeon, feel free to, but you're going to really have that heel close to your back thigh and just lean forward, allowing the muscles to really get a good stretch here. Taking an inhale, and on the exhale we'll slowly walk it back up, and we'll take that sleeping swan on the other side. So the easiest way to do this is act as if you're bringing that knee in front of your right leg, and then slowly roll down onto the butt. Leaning forward, walking the hands forward for sleeping swan. Taking an inhale. And exhale it out. One more inhale. And exhale it all out. This time we bring the soles of the feet onto the mat and just slowly windshield wiper the legs side to side, doing a counter pose to that sleeping swan. And when you're ready, go ahead and make your way onto your back in corpse pose, or you can always stay in a seated position if that feels more comfortable for you. Whichever way you decide to close out our practice, just take a moment to find stillness. So whether that's sitting or on the back. And we're going to take a moment here just to take meditation where we're checking in. So notice any thoughts that come up after your practice. Not judging the thoughts, not acting on them, but just noticing. In the same way that we're just noticing here and not acting on our thoughts, we can translate that into when we're off the mat as well. So maybe when a jerk cuts us off on the highway, we just notice it. We don't have to act on it. We can recognize the thoughts that may come to our mind, but don't have to do anything with them. Taking these next few moments to find stillness. And then repeat to yourself the following affirmations. I am loved. I am loving. I am lovable. I am worthy. And I am more than capable. If you did take this final meditation Laying down, I invite you to start to wiggle the fingers and toes to bring some awareness back into the body. Slowly rolling over onto your side once you're ready. And then pressing off of the earth, joining me in a comfortable seated position. Taking a few more moments here just to be still. And when you're ready, you can open the eyes if you decided to take the closed-eyed option. The same way that we started this practice, we'll close it out, taking an inhale. Arms come up. And exhale, bringing them down to heart center. Taking that 2 more times, inhale the arms up. And exhale, bringing the hands down to heart center. Last one, inhale, arms up. And exhale, bringing the hands down to heart center. Taking a moment to tell yourself something you really need to hear right now. Taking one more inhale. And on the exhale, we rain the hands down. As always, thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today.